welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about addictive men's colognes from a woman's perspective. If you're new to this channel, my name is Monica and I talk about men's fragrances on this channel. So if you love fragrance, then subscribe if you haven't already. These addictive fragrances, I've chosen them because they've got this quality of I want more of this fragrance. I want to come back for more. So if you're looking for this fragrance, this list is for you. The first fragrance that is on this list is this hypnotic scent, absolutely amazing scent. It's Bentley for Men Absolute. This scent to me is, I think, the most niche smelling from the whole line, because they've got a couple in this line of fragrances. This is super spicy, powdery, ambery, earthy fragrance. It's so unique smelling and you can get it for a really good deal at discounters. It literally smells niche level, the complexity of the scent, and you just want to smell more of it. It's one of those that is just so woody, so deep and dark and sexy. It's just addictive. I love smelling it. And I think many of these fragrances, surprisingly, have got a bit of patchouli in them, because that patchouli note is always just addictive. You want more of it. It's so dark and sexy. I think in a men's fragrance, patchouli is just killing it. And if you love that sort of a vibe, that woody, dry, super spicy, powdery scent, this is an amazing scent. Whoever you are, it's absolutely just mind-blowing for the price. Next scent is, I have to spray it because I love it so much. Oh my gosh, it's just addictive. It's L'Agent du Cèdre, and this scent is for those of you that love, for example, Penhaligon's Mr. Sam, Blazing Mr. Sam, or Penhaligon's Halfeti. If you love those scents, then you'll definitely love this as well. This is a rich, oriental, spicy. It's got a bit of patchouli in there as well. That patchouli is just so addictive. I'm telling you, this just game changer. There's also this bit of like black tea note in there that is so good as well. To me, that medicinal tea quality to me is, for example, in De Los Santos from Byredo, and I love that scent. I find it super sexy on a guy, and this has got a similar quality to it. It's one for you if you love this sophisticated but really addictive scent, and the longevity on this is absolutely insane. It's eternal, so you won't be disappointed with this one either. Next addictive fragrance is the one that has me like in its grasp for years now. I adore this scent, and let me tell you, like, my impression of this was like love at first sniff, absolutely addictive. I would follow people who smelled like this. Like, I would go after them on the street, because this is just unmistakably this scent when you smell it somewhere on somebody, and men smell amazing smelling like this. And it's Allure Homme Sport au Extrême, and it's a sporty, fast car. I just see like a silver Porsche in the south of France. This is that sort of a scent. It's sexy, it's like a romance, it's amazing sort of a scent. It's minty, it's fresh, but it's also smooth with that sandalwood, and it's a bit creamy. So it's not a typical aquatic freshie. It's very fresh, but also creamy. And that is, in my opinion, what makes it so addictive, because the scent cloud on this is absolutely insane. It's amazing. You'll just smell amazing for miles, and even if you can't smell it on yourself, like, I guarantee you that other people will, because I just smell it all the time on men and I adore the way it smells. Next up is a niche scent that I again have to apply spray. Oh my goodness, this so addictive. This again has got patchouli, but also manly lavender in here. It's got ambery warmth to it. It's also a tiny bit boozy and a bit dark chocolatey. It's insanely deep, and this fragrance just draws you in. So if you want to draw somebody into you, if you love that sort of a scent, and this is amazing. Again, longevity is great. It's really, really long lasting, this one. So you won't have to worry about that. And I'm telling you, this scent, if you want somebody to be addicted to your presence, amazing. Next scent has also been my favorite for years now, and I think it's one of the most sensual, addictive, sexy fragrances on the designer market, and it is Prada Luna Rossa Black. I guarantee you, like, if you wear this on a date, you'll be remembered. It's not Bleu de Chanel, it's not Dior Sauvage. This is in a different category. This is a sexy, very sensual scent, okay? Man, it's just powdery, vanillic, minty. It just makes a whole atmosphere. It's absolutely insanely gorgeous and sexy, and it will draw her in definitely, because it has got this addictive, soft quality to it. It's just really mysterious, but still approachable and likable. Love this one. It's, I think, the most different from the whole line. The other fragrances from the line are a bit fresh, clean. This is sexy. Next up, we've got more of an addictive, edible sort of a spin on this name of this video, and this is Tonka Cola from Mancera. And I'm telling you, if you want a fun, like fancy, addictive, but also fun fragrance, this, look no further. This smells literally of Coca-Cola, caramel, bit of citruses in there, and then tonka. If you, for example, love Enigma or Creation E in the US from Roja, but you want something a bit more maybe affordable, because you can get this at great deals and gives you that same fun quality to a fragrance and lasts a long time, then this is a nice alternative. It's not a dupe, but it's a nice alternative because it still gives you that fun Coca-Cola vibe. It's absolutely just amazing and fun, and yeah, I'm glad they released it. Next up, we've got something for somebody who loves maybe oud fragrances and you want an addictive oud scent. There is something very special about this fragrance. It's called Camel Oud from Sora Dora. Not only is this fragrance a bit harder to find, so it's not like you're going to smell the same as everybody else, but also this is an oud that is super spicy. You've got all the, like, I would say, curry spices. You've got tons of cumin in here, and it's just super dry, woody, not animalic oud, but it's dry and woody, and it just, the dry down is what it does for me. The dry down is just beautiful and really addictive. Like, when you start wearing this fragrance, you'll become obsessed with it. And I love that it's kind of like a twist between oud wood and much more of like an oriental spice. So it's oud wood, but with tons of oriental spices, but it has that same dry woodiness, and that is what makes it really manly and really addictive. I also had to put in this video this fragrance because I just think it's so addictive, so fun. Le Mal Elixir, the new version. Let me know in the comments if you find it addictive, but I definitely do. It's so fun. It's this bubblegum minty scent at the top. It's so fruity, so fun, but then you've got the cinnamon and vanilla, and it's so good. It just makes me happy. You know, if you want an addictive fragrance that makes women happy, then this is the scent. It just feels like a good time. It feels like having no worries in the world. This just smells like heaven to me. Not a worry in the world, good times, amazing smell, and longevity is there as well. I mean, what else do you want from a fragrance? This is truly addictive. You can go to town with it. I think It is a very loud fragrance, but I would love to smell like a lot of it on a guy because it's just so mouthwatering and so addictive. Let me know your favorite addictive fragrance that you are drawn to it. You like keep sniffing your arms, or you're like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. Let me know what it is. Next up for me is this scent, and you might find it weird, maybe, I don't know, but it is so addictive to me. It is Masque Milano Hemingway. So good. I think it's the vetiver in here. When my husband wears it, I love sniffing his neck. It's just so addictive. It's this vetiver, but it's super nutty, and that's what makes it for me just so good. If you want like a niche level, absolutely insanely beautiful, grassy, slightly bitter, nutty vetiver scent, this is a work of art. It's so manly but so classic at the same time, slightly even gourmand because of this nuttiness. It's not that sweet, but that nuttiness is just, it just makes me have goosebumps. It's that good. And another super addictive fragrance, and I think it's the woodiness and the just sheer manly vibe of this fragrance. It is the Valentino, the Newborn in Roma Intense version. I think that they've done something right with that super strong woodiness. When you first apply it, it's very fruity. It's got this like ginger opening, and it's really fun and spicy, but in the dry down, what really comes out is that addictive quality, that shower gel manliness. You know those manly shower gels that usually are like black or like really dark blue in its color? Those, like, this is the sort of a fragrance that this has got in the dry down, and it's absolutely insanely sexy. And yeah, the dry down is what it does for me. It's such a strong fragrance as well. So for a designer scent, if you want something that to really last and differentiate itself a little bit, because you've got this fun opening that is not like many other fragrances on the market, that this is an insanely good designer scent for a guy. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as part of this channel. I'll link all of the fragrances in the description and any deals I might know about for them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.